Hey beauties, welcome back to the channel. For this look, we're going to be using our Glowte Beauty Pigmented Neon Stack. First, we're going to go in with black on the eyelids. We're going to go at the edge of the eyelids, more towards the end of the eyebrow. This is just going to be a smoky look. We're going to try and integrate some black into it. I just felt like black on top of this rainbow look. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've already been on the channel, welcome back. Thank you all so much for the support. This video is a tutorial for a look that I did, and I just loved this look. Again, this is rainbow inspired. Also, if you saw the if you saw my if you came in here because you saw the thumbnail, then you guessed it right. This is a rainbow and butterfly look. Highly requested, so I guess I have to do it. Again, we're going in with the black. Just give it a little smoky look. Just stay right there on the edge of the eye. I'm gonna speed this up for y'all so that I don't have to I don't have y'all here all day. This look took me approximately 4 hours to do. But I'm gonna shorten it up for y'all just because I love y'all. So you know how that be. I really don't like y'all having to spend so much time. But I definitely appreciate you being here. Let's go in with our primer over our lid to give the colors a bit of a pop. More pop than they normally are. We're going to do a cut crease with this one. If you all know that I love to use a small brush to create my cut crease, just because it gives a precise line so that we don't have those problems. I'm going to go over under the brow, make more to the white line. Like I said, we was getting the cut crease look. So on top of that, we're going to go at the top. Please, y'all, I know that this is probably all over the place, but at the end, I'm going to put all of the products that I use. And I'm also going to do what brushes that I use. Right here in the front, we're going to do orange. So again, we're going for the rainbow. I don't like doing the red. Well, for this one, I just didn't do red. But let's do the yellow. We're going to put yellow over the orange. Again, this is just at the top, under the brow. You can do this any way. You don't have to use the black at the beginning. You could have just went on ahead and put a wing, or you could have stopped at the end of your eyebrows with this white line. It is, again, this design is easy. It's quick for if you know exactly what you want to do. If you're going to do this look, just have everything prepared. Like I said, and I'll tell y'all all of the brushes that I use, and I'm going to go in with the purple. So this is the rainbow part. Again, you do not have to have that black part at the back. I just put it there because I actually wanted to give it a smoky look, but you don't have to have that black piece there. You can actually go on ahead with that one and continue the colors if you wanted to, making the colors a little wider. So here we're going to go in again with our primer, again with our crust. I'm going to go all the way until the black under all of the colors. I'm going to do this cut crease. I love the cut crease look because it shows a different part of the eye that we're going to be working with. You don't have to use primer for this. You can also use concealer to do the cut crease. I have a quick method. Right here I'm using my brush. It's actually a rounded brush, and it's a little big, but it's for the eyelashes. I also like to use, like I just was showing y'all, the small brush. Right here, we're going to go in with the orange, restart the rainbow from one side to the other. So we're going to start off with the orange, both sides. Make sure you get both sides. If not, if you're just gonna do one eye, it's gonna actually take you a little longer, but you'll get it done. I'm gonna go in with the yellow. The yellow is so cute to me. It's like a lime yellow. Um, and I actually love this one. So, whoa, not lime yellow. The green is lime yellow. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to get this video out there so y'all can have fun with making your own creative looks. Okay, now we're going in with lime. There we go. There goes the lime. Go in with the lime. Then we're going to do the blue. If you notice, we're not blending. We're not blending because I want it to be very particular about the fact that you can see every color of the rainbow. I did not want to blend this one. You can if you want to. All you want to do is just pat a little bit of the other color into the other pat and press. If y'all notice that I'm just patting. I'm patting because I am using loose powder pigmented um uh makeup. So if you don't pat, wiping is not gonna get it to look this vibrant. So that is key to making the makeup, especially the loose powder makeup, vibrant. Okay, here we go into now. I did not draw the butterfly. I did not get that part. I didn't get that part because I'm sure if you're trying to draw this design, you know how to draw a butterfly. Where you put your butterfly, it does not matter. You don't have to get your look to be exactly like mine. Be creative with it. These are my butterflies. I have one that have that's closed, the wings is closed, and then I have one with the wings open. We're going to do the rainbow the same way we did the top of the eye. So it's going to go orange, yellow, then we're going to do green, blue. But if you pay attention, the top wings is going across. Okay, our lines is going across. The bottom ones, the lines is going to go up and down. So instead of going across, we're going to go up and down with the lines at the bottom. And that's going to give it an effect, the effect that it gave. So then we're going to go in with the blue. Let's put our blue in there. And then we're going to go in with the purple. I did not put pink on the butterflies. Just didn't have enough room, so I just didn't do that. If you do have room, try and fill in your pink. Because the pink is actually what's going to make it pop, especially with this look, because if you haven't noticed, that pink is very particular on this one. I don't know if y'all noticed, but the eyes is different. So what happened was I honestly didn't like the first look. Now these are different ways that you guys can do it. If you remember what I was saying when I was talking about the black. Now, with this one, I did do the base black, but instead of doing it just that on the end of the eye, I actually did a wing. So again, remember what I said, you can take that white and you can pull that white out too from under your eyebrow to out in the end, at the end. So it'd be more like on the side of your eye. So you're doing a wing. This one, we got a wing. Um, I actually liked this one a little better than the other one. But either way, the same technique. The technique is the exact same. Only thing is the wing. The wing coming from under the eyebrow and throw your wrist at the end. And you will get this look. The other one is just a smoky. You start off with the black. And then you do your cut crease. And then you do your top line with the white, or you can use concealer. Remember that. It don't have to be primer. You can use concealer. I'm going in with my purple now. Now it's supposed to be the blue at the bottom. But see how the bottom wing is going up and down. Remember, because we're giving it two different effects. We want it to show that there is a bottom and there is a top, just like the eyes. We want to show that there's a line going across with the colors, and then there's a line going up and down. Here is my flower. And I'm going to do a different tutorial for a flower, okay? I want to be specific with the flowers.